Okay, so how do you basically work with a snapshot? So what you basically have to do, and you see I already did this, is you basically either select a snapshot of your choosing, and what you have to do is you have to create a new instance with it. So this is a little bit weird because what it says is restore snapshot. So you don't restore that on the actual database. What actually happens is you click this, and basically it asks you to create a new instance. See, you're now creating a new instance from a source DB, so that's what you do. Actually, if you just want to work with it, like choose the smallest and so on, you can give it a name, and then this is all fine. You probably want to add security groups, but you can't do that on this one. Okay, so if you're done with that, you do that. I'm not going to do that now because it takes a while, and for it to boot up and so on. So next thing you do is, and let's just assume this is what I simply did right now, is you wait until this is available. It again takes a while, and then you directly modify it. So when you modify it, you have the option to change the master password and add security groups, and that's exactly what you're going to do. And when you're done with that, you click on that little continue button, and then that modifies it. So let's get back to the databases, which you don't want to do here. Hello. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is you're going to check on configuration, and what you see here is the database name and the master username, and that's stuff that you will need to know. Sorry, this is the database name, and this is the user. I mean, this is the same as you can see. Okay, so what you do then, in my case, so I'm going to go into the setup of PHPStorm so I can connect to this database. So I'm going to use the public endpoint that was provided again back here. Where are we? When we go back to here, you see the public endpoint and your ports and so on. So this should all be fine and dandy. So now let's actually see if that works, right? So let's execute that and see what we're doing. And yeah, that seems to work fine. So that's how you connect now to a snapshot. So I'm going to do a couple of operations now. What you can do, of course, if this is a recovery case, so what you would do is you point your EC2 instance to this snapshot, and then basically you instantly work with a different DB. So we have a little bit of a different problem today. We need to identify, basically make a comparison. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to add the live database right now, and this is nothing that you would need to see in this video, so I'm going to end it here. But thanks for listening.